So I'm sitting on the floor in my bathroom, contemplating doing something that I've been scared to do for like the past 4 months. And that is step on the scale, see where I'm at, and see where I need to be. Because from October of last year through December, I was on a really good, consistent course of losing weight. And I lost 20 to 23 pounds. I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure it was close to 23. And the holidays happened. I fell off of my consistent routine and haven't got back on. So I think I'm ready to step on the scale, but it's hard. Well, at least now I know. Hi, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we're going to be talking about my weight loss journey and the fact that I need to lose 130 pounds, which I'm not ashamed to admit. I know that I need to lose the weight, or not just because I feel like I would look better, but because I feel like I would feel better physically and actually be able to do some of the things that I want to do with my life. So some of the things include, like, if you see the picture behind me right there, that's me and my husband in Sedona, Arizona. We went there in 2020, like towards the end of the year, like when the pandemic was like lifting restrictions a little bit, and we were able to go. And it was gorgeous, and it just kind of made me really, really interested in like hiking. So some of the reasons why I want to lose weight is because obviously feel better physically. That's like number one. Getting my health in order. I know right now I have high blood pressure, so getting that under control and just getting to a weight where I can easily put on my shoes again, like easily find clothes that I like and that fit me well and don't make me look frumpy all the time. Like, I like this shirt, but if it was on somebody smaller, I feel like it would look better, just because I feel like it looks a little frumpy on me. But yeah, so that's one of the bigger reasons. But also so that I'm physically able to go hiking and do things outdoors and do things that I need to get done at my job easier, and just be able to control my body instead of my body controlling me, and instead of my brain controlling me, which is one thing that I want to get into today, is about the fact that I binge eat. So this is like a very vulnerable video opening up about this, because I definitely have a bad relationship with food. Not just eating too much, but my mental health making it so that I want to eat a lot to my detriment. So yeah, I'm like rambling, but those are like the big reasons why I want to lose weight. And some of the ways that I'm going to achieve that are obviously eating better, healthier, portion control. But I'm also planning on seeing a doctor my mom goes to get some blood work done and see if there's anything going on that is contributing to my weight on top of the things that I know are contributing to my weight. So just getting my hormones tested, seeing if I possibly have PCOS or endometriosis, because I have had like wacky cycles, and I know that those things can cause weight loss or cause you to not be able to lose weight. So I want to make sure like what's going on. But yeah, that's definitely something I need to do, and like I know I need to do it. Because when my mom went, she said there is a freaking hair in my eye. It itches so bad. But I feel like it's worth it to know what is going on. And just get some answers and make sure I'm like on top of everything that I can be on top of to make my weight loss more successful. So in the past, last year, as I mentioned earlier in the video in my TikTok, I had got on a really, like, probably the best I've ever been, consistent routine of eating healthy, going to the gym, getting enough water every day. Like, I had lost 23 pounds. And I've gained 11 of them back in 4 months. And that's simply from binge eating. Binge eating a lot of chocolate, because that's like a trigger for me. Like, I love chocolate. It's like a triggering food for me. Like, I cannot stop myself. So just like binge eating a lot of sweets and a lot of sugar. That's probably the reason why I have a headache today, because I've been cutting way back on the sugar that I'm consuming in the past 2 days. So it's probably why my head hurts. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good thing for me. I just have to get through the hard parts. But last year, I was on a really good routine. Like, I was so proud of myself. I was going to the gym. I was lifting weights. I was getting my own like workout routine together and things I enjoyed. And then the holidays came. My sister came home for Christmas. We had New Year's. And just ever since then, I have not gotten back on that routine. And those months, like December through February, are hard for me just due to seasonal depression and some traumatic things that happened to me a few years ago. Like, the holidays are really hard. So that's definitely contributing to why I fell off starting the beginning of this year. For sure. But I'm on a plan, and I'm not talking like a weight loss plan. I'm not talking like Weight Watchers or anything like that. It's researched that those things long-term do not work. Starvation diets do not work long-term. Yes, you may lose weight, but it will come back as soon as those routines fall out. So as soon as you stop doing the plan, So for me, it's going to be a lot of just getting myself into a consistent routine. And that makes it even harder because I have ADHD. So it's going to be difficult to stay in routines. I can make all the routines I want, but the second I go off of the routine, there is no routine anymore. Like, out of sight, out of mind, it's gone, it's over. There is no routine anymore once I stop. So I have to practice consistency. Hold on, I need some water. Okay. I've been talking way too much. Well, I'm just cutting a lot of the sugar out cold turkey. I'm replacing a lot of like candy with fruit, that kind of thing. Like processed sugars. I was having like multiple cans of Sprite a day. I love Sprite. It's my favorite. Especially McDonald's Sprite. I don't know what they put in there that makes it so crisp and so spicy, but it is so good. But yeah, that's stopping. I cannot consume as much sugar as I did because that immediately turns into me gaining weight. So food, we're going healthy. I'm going to allow myself to have some of the normal foods that I eat, but it's going to be portion controlled. And we're going way down on the sugar. Portion controlled and no sugar. Well, a lot less sugar. Secondly, I'm going to start going to the gym 3 times a week to start. If I can do 3 times a week, I can gradually move up from there. And it might start out like this week going once and then next week going 3 times and 3 times and 3 times. But I have to start somewhere. And I actually liked going to the gym. Like at first I did not, but once I got there, once I got into my routine, I really enjoyed it. And I'm very sad that I stopped going. Kind of sucks because I really enjoyed the gains that I was getting by going to the gym, especially muscle-wise. I loved lifting weights. I was getting really into that. I would still love to weight lift at some point. I just think all the girlies that are in the gym lifting like those massive weights are just so cool. Like I think they're the coolest people ever. And I want to be fit enough to be able to do that. I don't want to be sitting on the sideline my whole life just wishing I could achieve physical goals that I'm not achieving because I'm so big. Yeah, I can't do that. Like I want to go hiking. I want to hike like Devil's Bridge in Sedona and like go on these really cool hikes that I wasn't able to. And even a couple years ago when we went, like 2 years ago when we went back to Sedona, we hiked to the 7 sacred pools, which is like less than a mile, I think. But it, like I tell you, it killed me. I was out of breath. My knees hurt so bad because there was a lot of climbing. And my knees just killed me. And I'm not even 30 yet. Like I should not be struggling so hard to bend over, to grab things off the floor. Like I shouldn't be struggling that hard at only 30, less than 30. Nobody should struggle that hard, even older people. Like, God. If you followed me for this long, I sincerely appreciate it because I am just a rambling mess right now. But I definitely think, the consistency at the gym, 3 times a week and then move up from there, starting to eat healthy, but allowing for some of the same things I used to eat just in correct portion sizes is going to make a huge difference in me staying on track. I've written down, so I need to lose 130 pounds. I'm not going to say what I weigh and what my goal weight is because I don't want people who are bigger than me, smaller than me, who deal with body image issues just like me, I don't want anybody to feel like they have to beat me or they have to keep up, or if they're looking at me and being like, oh my God, she's so much thinner than me or so much bigger than me, like how am I ever gonna, I don't want people to fall into bad habits or fall into any dark place because, or get caught up in like the numbers because I'm talking about it or I'm mentioning, you know, numbers. But I've started to write down rewards. Show my little paper. Rewards for different things. So scale goals and non-scale victories, if you will. So I've decided that every 10 pounds I lose, I'm going to reward myself in some way. So the first goal is going to be, after I lose 10 more pounds from where I'm at now, is going to be an Amazon purchase of $20 or less. And I've gotten all the way to down 100 pounds. So I've kind of planned out 100 pounds down. And I'm just taking it increment by increment instead of looking at it as, oh my God, I have so much weight to lose. I'm just taking it piece by piece. So the next one down would be an Amazon purchase of $30 or less. When I'm down a total of 30 pounds, I am going to let myself go on a thrifting shopping spree, because if you know me, you know I love thrifting. I'm getting really into it. I think it's so cool to pick out cute pieces for your home that are unique. So I love thrifting. When I'm down 40 pounds, I'm going to get myself like new underwear, new bras, that kind of thing. So when I'm down 50 pounds, I'm going to go on a shopping spree to buy like a few new clothes, because I'm assuming my clothes will start feeling a little bit looser after 50 pounds. So I think a couple new outfits, a couple things to make me feel more confident. I think that would be a good goal to set. So then when I'm down 60 pounds, I'm going to buy myself a new perfume. So like a nice perfume, not like Bath and Body Works. I'm talking like a Chanel perfume or something like that, something nice. So then 70 pounds down, I'm going to get a facial, because I haven't had one in a really long time. I had one before my wedding and I want to start getting them regularly. I just can't afford it. So I think this would be a good reward. Then when I'm down 80 pounds, a massage. I've never had a professional massage before. So I'm going to be so excited when I get down 80 pounds. And then when I'm finally down 100 pounds, a big home project. I'm not saying like a ton of money, costing a ton of money. Like, I don't mean that as a big home project, but just a big project that I've wanted to do. Whether that be get organization systems in our closets, or paint a room, or even like change around like the furniture and the layout of a room, like something big that I want to do. So that is my first 100 pounds down. So other milestones that I want to achieve that have nothing to do with what's on the scale, because I think that's important too. Those small non-scale victories I feel like are so important. So when I get to my water drinking goal, which is 80 ounces or more a week, and drinking water daily, 80 ounces daily for 1 week. To clarify, not 80 ounces in a week, that'd be like no water. 80 ounces daily for 1 week, an Amazon purchase of $10 or less. When I'm consistent at the gym for 1 week, whether that's going 3 times, 5 times, 6 times, whatever it is, an Amazon purchase of $20 or less. When I'm consistent at the gym for 1 month, an Amazon purchase. When I'm eating healthy consistently and not binging, an Amazon purchase of $30 or less. When I meet my gym goals for 3 months, I'm going to the gym consistently for 3 months, an Ulta purchase of $50 or less. So like new skincare, you know, a new makeup collection, something. And then when I'm going to the gym for 6 months, consistently, a new outfit. So that's what I have so far. If anyone who's lost weight or who is doing the same kind of thing I am has any more ideas for what I can put down for non-scale goals, or what goals they have, or just any inspiration for me on how to reward myself for these milestones, let me know, because I really want more ideas as I go on this journey to help keep me motivated, because I think these are definitely some things that are going to keep me motivated, and writing them down is going to be good for me because I can see them, so I'm not just like, so I can't forget that I have, you know, these goals I want to achieve. Because I definitely will get in a mindset with my depression, where I'm like, who cares? Fuck it. I don't care. And I don't want to be like that. I want to lose this weight so bad. So yeah. I'm also going to be talking to my mom's doctor because my mom is on, not Ozempic, but it's Mounjaro maybe. So I'm going to talk to them about that, but I'm not going to commit to anything for a little bit because I've heard so many bad things about these products and so many good things about these medications that I really need to consider it, I think, before I just jump on the bandwagon and do it. So I'm definitely going to ask about it and kind of talk to them about it and get as much information as I can from them and from other research so I can truly make an informed decision before I go on these medications. Because I'm pretty sure once you go on them, in order to sustain your weight loss, you have to be on them the rest of your life. And I don't know if I'm ready to commit to that because I'm on other medication that I'm probably going to have to be on for the rest of my life. So I don't want to add another one to that. So yeah, it's going to be something I think about, but I'm not jumping on that bandwagon right away. But that's all I have for right now. If you want to continue watching the rest of my vlog for the day, I would truly appreciate it. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like this video. All right, see you later.